watching Angry Asian America.
Hey everybody, I'm Phil.
And I'm Jenny.
And welcome to another edition of Angry Asian America. We're talking about news, events, and happenings from the Asian American community.
And right now, it might look like we're in a disaster area, but we're actually in the YouTube space in Los Angeles, and we have set pieces from the upcoming movie, Godzilla.
We are joined this episode by some very special guests. We've got Jason Lee and Eddie Lee of the Jubilee Project. What's up, guys?
Hey, it's good to be here.
We also have my good friend, writer and activist, Taz Ahmed. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. All right, let's get into the angriest topic of the week.
Yeah!
So, it's kind of appropriate that we're here in the YouTube space because, you know, as we all know, Asians are all up in YouTube. You guys are watching this on YouTube. We're all up in YouTube, social media, Tumblr, Twitter, all that stuff. We're on top of that. Now, what got me thinking was that, what if we could translate that excitement around us being online and translate it to some real world change, right? Political campaigns, causes that we are passionate about. It seems to be really hard to get Asians to really care about stuff. You guys feeling me on this? Like, what do you guys think?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the ironic thing is that so many young people want to have their voices heard in social media, on media. But when it comes to the political activism side of things, there aren't a lot of energy or excitement around trying to get the voice out. And so I think we as young people have so much potential to really get some more empowerment, but we aren't really doing much. And I think that's a shame.
I think we are doing a lot, actually. I think I've been doing youth voting work for about 15 years now. I think one of the great things going on is that you have like mainstream politics, but then you have this like underground political scene going on where you have young people working on really cool things. So actually in the November 2012 elections, we worked on a video with the Hwang brothers, and it was your mom vote or something along those lines, and it was to get out the vote amongst young people. And I think things like that are happening. We just need to find them and lift them up.
Do you think it's a young people thing or it's like an Asian American thing? Because what I'm talking about is that, you know, we are so plugged in. Asian Americans are really represented really well, and it's really exciting for people to get excited about, like, I don't know, like K-pop or something like that. And you know, you see reactions. Something I'll blog about will get tons of reactions if you're talking about like a TV story or talking about Scandal or K-pop, right? When you're trying to get people, direct them towards a cause or something serious that happened, like a hate crime or racial slur, things that people need to know about. Crickets, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's definitely some kind of correlation there where because Asian Americans are so prominent in an awesome way in social media, that they feel like their activism there is enough. Like, oh, because I've tweeted about this or I've like liked this cause or this article, that's enough. When in a lot of cases it's not. Right, we're not seeing actual change a lot of times from these things.
I did want to say the Jubilee Project, I think you are able to do it really well because you have videos which are very kind of pop friendly, very pop culture, but then you're able to kind of slip in the activism into it. So I think that it comes in with that balance as well. You need the fun stuff, but then you also need to come in with a little bit of other stuff.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's like a little bit of a camouflage is what we do. We tell stories to get them excited, to get them all, you know, riled up, but deep down inside what we want to do is empower young people through the message of, you know, education being important or anti-bullying being important, because we want to really create this next generation of leaders is what we're trying to do at the Jubilee Project. And so we're trying to make politics sexy, is what it is.
Sexy. Go vote.
Is this a secret? Like, are we not supposed to tell people?
Not many people know. Somebody's like, man, I really like that Jubilee Project video. Why did I like it? Oh man, I got tricked.
Yeah, I think there's a problem where you know, we were talking about counter narratives. American mainstream media likes to talk about Asian Americans as being content and successful and not really have problems, right? And honestly, I feel like a lot of Asian Americans, we believe this story. Like, we want to believe the story about ourselves because maybe it kind of fools us into feeling like we're okay, right? But honestly, if you really start talking over soju or beer, you know, like, we have issues too. And so what can we do to make sure that, like, we can talk back to this assumption that's actually really false, right? That we're this model minority that always comes up. And honestly, a lot of Asian Americans, they want to think that. They're just like, oh, I'm doing cool. I want to feel like I got my stuff together. You know?
So I mean, the Asian American civil rights movement was really came together around the Vincent Chin case about 30 years ago.
Right.
Personally, the South Asian community really came together after 9/11. I think before 9/11 happened, the South Asian community was there, but we were definitely in the model minority. And after 9/11 happened, Muslims, South Asians, we were definitely being racially profiled, being discriminated against. And in 2004 was when I started my first organization to get the vote out for the South Asian community. And it was really tough because no one knew even what to call ourselves, like that we were South Asians. And over the past 12 years, I've really seen the South Asian community grow to have that voice and to be a force to be reckoned with. And it's been beautiful to be a part of this process and to see South Asians have this movement and growth.
All right, now it's time for Fresh Off the Blog. We're taking some quick news bites from the blog and talk about what's going on in the community. First off, I want to give a shout out to Steven Yeun. He's an actor on The Walking Dead. He's just been cast in the animated feature Chew, which is based on one of my favorite comics. He's going to play the lead, so I'm really excited to see that. Go, Steven.
And now we want to congratulate Paul Lowe. He is the first judge of Hmong descent who's been appointed in Merced County, California. So shout out to Paul Lowe, first Hmong American judge. Woo! And now to tell us about the El Paso 37, here's Taz.
The El Paso 37 are 37 men that are being unlawfully detained at an ICE detention center in El Paso. They've been there for 10 months. They're detained unlawfully by immigration. They haven't had due process yet for no real reason. So we're trying to bring attention to this case. There's a petition out there. Check out the petition and more information at elpaso37.org. There's also a caravan of youth going across the country to highlight this issue. They should have arrived by now. They're delivering the petition. Check out elpaso37.org for more information.
All right, well, that's it for this episode. I want to thank our special guests. You guys, tell us anything you want to plug and tell us what's making you angry this week.
Yeah, check out Jubilee Project. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things. And what's making me angry this week is I just went to a wedding and there was another Jason Lee there. And I've literally met like 20 Jason Lees in my life up to this point. So I've decided that I'm going to change my name to Jason Y. Lee.
Jason Y. Lee.
Jason Y. Lee.
There can only be one.
That's right.
It's official.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Tazzy Star. I also have a monthly column at Love Inshallah. You can check that out the first Tuesday of every month. And I also have a music blog, mishtimusic.com. And what's making me angry is we're filming this on April 24th. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Rana Plaza collapse. For those that don't know, that was the garment factory that collapsed in Dhaka. It killed about 1,400 people. It injured 2,500. It's been a year. Walmart's only given $1 million to give to the people. We're asking Walmart to give $16 million. And that's what's making me angry. Walmart should be giving more money.
We're also very excited to announce our first ever Jubilee Project conference for young people who want to live for something greater. If you're interested in learning more, go to www.jubileeproject.org. We look forward to seeing you there. What's making me angry is we just got back from Bangkok and South Korea where we did a documentary about sex trafficking, and hearing the stories of the women who are trafficked and the victims that are in this industry and their stories, it really gets us really riled up and angry, just knowing that there's so much injustice out there. So we're trying to do our best to tell this story through this documentary film. So be on the lookout for that.
And a big thank you to YouTube Space LA for this awesome Godzilla set. And a shout out to our Angry Artist of the Week, Alpha Garcia.
For more stories about what's going on in Asian America, check out my blog, angryasianman.com. And for future episodes of Angry Asian America, be sure to subscribe to ISAtv. And as always, stay angry.
Heads I win, tails I lose. I'm coming up with every excuse. I won't find answers in these doubts. Oh, I work too hard to be